talk about Zion. He's got a Z as well. Zane, obviously, going to be shredded. Absolute dog. Mm-hmm. We know that about him. Had a baby Zane. But Zion, a lot of conversation. I've never heard this before, I don't think, coming out of the NBA. It's obviously happened in the past where guys can't control their weight. It's happened in football. It's happened in every sport where the diet and everything like that is. But it feels like with him, it's very loud. Why is that, you think, Jay? And do you think he's getting the messaging? Because that tricep, he might just be absolutely jocked. Yeah. And it's being kind of misconstrued. Because if you could still do that right there, I assume it's hard to acknowledge when everybody's saying you're not in shape. It's like, oh, yeah, meet me at the rim then. So it's like, what do you think is going to happen in that? And do you think Zion could become one of the faces of the NBA as well, like we all expected when he got drafted?
Michael Finley, who used to play with the Dallas Mavericks, told me this when I got drafted. He was like, a lot of players worry about the first contract. He's like, I don't worry about the first contract. He's like, the biggest contract you need to worry about is when you get the money. Zion, right out of the gate, got the money on his extension and got the money on his Jordan deal. And I think for a guy that's always had he's always had his body has always looked like the body that can blow up. But you know how it is, Pat. Like, it takes guys a couple of years in the league to learn about the lifestyle. Like, and that's, here's the real thing. I'm going to say it on your show. I haven't really said it on any other show before.
Oh, wait.
I'm not worried.
This is a big deal.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the body as much as I'm worried about the body in the party scene outside of hoops, man. Like, certain teams, and you're young teams, man, you start looking at the schedule. Pam, I don't know if you've ever been on teams like this. I'm sure some of your guys have, where you start saying, okay, we're playing Minnesota on the back-to-back, or we got nothing next, or we going out, or we making it to Vegas for the in-season tournament, or we out, or we're in the clubs, we're in the bottles, we're talking to girls, what happens when you're out kicking it late night? You end up eating a lot of random food, it's a lot of that too, going on with a young squad. So hopefully that gets out of their system sooner rather than later.
That was kind of what was going on with Memphis, right? I think that was kind of being chatted about what was going on with Memphis. It's hard not to do it, I could imagine, in the NBA lifestyle, because you guys are getting into places late, and then your games are at night, so you're kind of the only people you can really hang out, the only places you could actually, that's open at the time is, you know what I mean? So you're almost forced
those types of environments.
Yeah, you're almost
those
forced
establishments.
I've been at a couple NBA nights. It's those are good times. You talk about, Pat, I don't know if you've been on teams. Yeah, I was out all the time, and it caught up to me. I mean, it definitely caught up to me. But Zane, you shouldn't do that. Listen, Post-it was much better, but I liked having a good time as well. Nobody knew who I was though, but like Zion, everybody knows who you are, too. And Ja, everybody knows who you are. So everything you're doing, everybody is potentially trying to catch you. And everybody is potentially trying to get you. And it's just like, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? It's almost like the Johnny Manziel stuff when he came to the NFL. It's like, just party at your house, dude. You know what I mean? Like, everybody out is looking for you to be out there. I hope they figure it out. 2 stars. Last night was awesome.
2 stars.
Yeah.